y'all doing? I'm okay. I'm driving Tobias. Let's maybe put you straight. The cow. Tobias the cow. And I just finished visiting my friend at the old age home. We might as well be family because, might as well. And I just wanted to say that I've been feeling really crummy lately. Just really down, just really blah. And a couple of the people in the old age home are also feeling that. But then I was visiting my friend and we were having a really lovely conversation, and a very interesting lady came and sat on the patio with us. And I have no idea, she's got to be in her 80s at minimum because her son is retiring, 65, so I'm imagining probably somewhere around her 80s. She looks in fabulous shape. But we started talking, and it's funny because this dress that I was telling you that I'm going to sell because it's a little too young for me. I think there's an appropriateness to attire, and I think that the appropriateness also requires the wearer to know when it is time to, I don't know what's going on here. We're sitting here like fools. What's going on? Like, seriously, Canadians, like, nobody honks. Just everybody stands there for no apparent reason. Anyway, I love this dress for one reason. One of the reasons why I wore this dress, I didn't mention it before because I wasn't sure if I was out to lunch. But I love to dress up in dresses, and especially flowy long dresses, because the ladies in this home, I think I mentioned this in the last video, they love to watch flowy dresses. You know, they all come from an era where things were flowy and well pressed, and I always press my clothes. Just, y'all should always press your clothes before you leave. I wasn't a true believer in that when I was younger, but as I mature, I realize that the difference between looking excellent and looking good is the difference between a press or a not press, or a steam or a not steam. I've discovered steaming, and steaming happens to be an amazing way of pressing your clothes, and fun too. And you can like put things in your steamer and then it smells your clothes up real nice. Anyway, I digress. I made the ladies that came out to the patio all smile because I had to get up and circle and I had to show them my ruffles, and it made their day. And then, as I said, this one woman, interesting woman, came out and we started chatting. And I think we chatted for like half an hour. And I realized that I am being a butt and I should be happy with where I am, and I shouldn't have these, down times and up times, because some people just have it worse. But she was amazing. Plus, Herbie got to know someone he didn't ever talk to before, and he realized that she's a very interesting lady, and I think it was good for Herbie too. I think he had a good visit. We had a really great visit, and it cheered me up. And I guess all that to say is, I feel like when we do something for others that makes others happy, it actually brings your spirits. Even if you're feeling really crappy and you're like not feeling so good about yourself, or you're feeling low, or whatever the case may be, you generally, when you put your needs aside, and I don't mean always, I mean just, sometimes or whatever, when you can, and you go do something for someone else, that in itself makes you happy. I just got to order. Give me just a second.
Hello there, what can I get for you?
Hi, can I get a medium regular?
Medium regular?
Yeah, and two mediums with one milk.
Mediums. 2 mediums. 1 milk. 1 medium. 1 regular. 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 1 medium. 1
Yep, and 2 blacks, medium as well.
2 medium blacks.
Yep. And then can I also get a medium with 2 cream? And that's everything.
Medium with 2 cream. 12.41. Come on.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
$12.41, y'all. I just want to say, for $12.41, I can buy 2 full bags of coffee, and I can have that for probably close to 2 weeks of coffee. That's absolutely ridiculous. Hi.
Hi, 12.41.
Okay.
Emmett?
No, Tim Hortons.
Oh, the Tim card?
Yes,
Do
please.
you have the rewards?
No. Thank you.
Tray?
Yes, please. I don't know how I'm going to get all these coffees in here, but it's going to be a mission. Oh, and yeah, and I forgot that we have,
Do you have enough for 2?
um,
Or do you need another tray?
hang on. Maybe another tray.
Another tray?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
There you go. Have a
Thank
great
you,
day.
thanks, you too. That's so large. I did not ask for the large, but that's weird. I got a large. Anyway, so what I realized is that if you, and I knew this, obviously I knew this. Hang on, I'm gonna put my coffees down here. Hopefully they don't spill. Oh, such a nightmare. Okay. I knew this, obviously, that when you do things for other people, you know, you position yourself much better in terms of psychologically, you become a stronger person. But, you know, today was a reminder of that. Today I was reminded that, sorry. I was reminded that even when you're feeling low, when you do something for someone else, all of a sudden you shift the focus away from yourself, which we are right now in a me society, and you shift it onto something else, and then you forget about your woes and you forget about, you know, your problems, because now you're living through somebody else. And I'm not saying that that's an answer for everything, but I am saying that it's definitely an antidote to being stuck in a shitty place. And, you know, going to see my friend in the home, I love going and seeing him, but I hate sometimes the feeling of despair. And sometimes when you go to those homes, you kind of get that. So I am, you know, I'm so happy that today was a wonderful, fun, delightful experience where, you know, I got to chat with him, and I got to chat with another lady, and then I got to chat with yet another lady, and then I got to chat with some of the workers. The workers are great in these homes, or at least that's been my experience. Like, so far we've had really good experiences, which is so rewarding for me, because I remember being so nervous about putting him in this home and having to have him go because he didn't have any, I mean, he just couldn't walk anymore, and it was just not safe anymore for him to be. So I'm just waiting. So anyway, I just wanted to come out and tell you guys that if you have someone in your life that is needing a little bit of attention, or needs to chat with someone, or maybe they don't even admit like that something is going on, reach out to those people, and I promise you it comes back like 2, 3, 4-fold. It comes back at you, and you really start realizing that we're here for each other. Yes, as much as we sometimes want solitude and we don't want to be around people sometimes because sometimes they're annoying. Yes, that is true. But I would say that our strength is in our connections to one another. And I know that I come here and I talk to you guys, and I don't know who any of y'all are, but even when I'm talking by myself, to myself technically, it helps, because your body doesn't know that you are just a phone. Your body thinks you're talking to someone. The only thing is that there isn't that exchange of back and forth, which is the only thing. Go ahead. All right, that's good. Yeah, so in some regard, my body still thinks that, if you've ever read the book The Body Keeps the Score, it's very similar. Like, my body doesn't know that I'm not talking, to a real person. My body thinks that it's offloading and I'm telling you guys my problems, or I'm telling you my concerns, or I'm telling you my thoughts, as thorny as they may or may not be. And it's coming out of me. Whereas if you don't have someone to talk to, even a camera, that you don't put yourself in a situation where you create such a situation, then you sit there and you stew and you stew and you stew. So it was really interesting when this lady came out and we started chatting, and I started asking her a bunch of questions, because when you're in those homes, the one thing that I find is the most difficult, and I feel really bad for my friend, is that you don't know who is in there for what reason. Some people are in there, like Herbie, because physically he is completely unable to take care of himself sufficiently, or basically at all. And even like 3PSWs was at one point no longer enough. And then there's other people there that are there because they can walk, they can talk, they can eat, they can dress, but they have lost their faculties completely. And those people look typical. Like, you don't know. It's like with autism. You don't know, unless you see certain signs, you don't know that person is not working with a full mind. And yeah. So this woman, I cautiously, because now I know that she looks fairly able, so why is she in here? So I thought maybe she was in because she's not able in the mind, but she was able. We started having a great conversation, and Herbie made another friend, because Herbie makes friends, but he's awkward, especially with women, right? Because she's a woman, she's a lady, and the girls kind of stay to themselves, and the boys a lot of them just don't have their mind. Anyway, and I just wanted to let you guys know that after all of the feelings that I've had that were all kind of negative, going and seeing my friend at his home made me feel, if anything, just much more grateful that I have the life that I have. And I know that I have a great life, but the thing is that for some reason, it's like this gray cloud is amongst us. And it's not only me. That's the thing. That was kind of my point in my last video. It's not only me. There's just so many people reporting the same thing back to me that it's like, really? You're feeling this too? And yeah, they are. But then when you go out and do something with someone that you care about, it sometimes just dissipates, and then it sets you up again for the next round of life. Anyway, I'm not sure where I would have been if I had been rolling, but probably close to the place that I want to keep these videos. So I'm gonna head out now and continue waiting. I see a huge lineup, so it's like I'm gonna be here for like, holy crap, another 10 minutes. And then the good thing is I can now go back and I can see how long I sat in this traffic, because I'll tell my husband I was there forever, and it's like 5 minutes, or I was waiting there too, and it's like 15 minutes, and it varies depending. As you can see, the traffic is this way right now because it's like 3:15 my time, so I guess all the trucks are coming down, and I guess they forgot that there are trucks on this way, because there's a pretty long lineup here as well. Anyways, and I should let this trucker go because the poor bastard's probably not gonna get let in by anybody. So I'll have to let him go. But yeah, just remember, be kind to people around you. And if you are having a tough time, I promise you, and maybe I don't promise you, but I urge you to try this method of therapy, helping other people. Is he gonna look at me? Go ahead. Go ahead. You wanna go? You wanna go? Okay. No, he doesn't want to go. All right. Well then, kiss my buttock. All right. I'm on the road. And with that, I guess I'm gonna end. I'll talk to you soon. I was gonna say later and soon. All right. Ciao. Mwah.